Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I'm Serein and my channel is called Dress Yourself Happy. There's a series on here called Makeup Bag Mondays and we are on Makeup Bag Monday week 4. Basically every week I share with you guys products I'm going to be testing out for a full 7 days. I share with you my thoughts at the end, which is today, and then at the end of the video I share with you guys new products for the upcoming week. So far I've gotten great feedback for Makeup Bag Mondays. Thank you so much for watching and letting me know what you want to see on here. And yeah, so originally this was a blog series, but I've made it a live video series. And if you want to see how all the products performed last week and what I have to share with you guys in the coming week, then just keep on watching. Starting off with some face products, the first thing is my 100% pure mattifying primer with vitamins and antioxidants. I really love this primer. I already knew I really loved it. It was one of those revisits, rotate my makeup collection kind of a situation. And I get so stuck on using my Hourglass Veil primer, but this is a really great option, especially if you wanted something a little bit more natural. Now, Hourglass is cruelty free and some of their products are vegan as well, but this one from 100% pure vegan, it's just a really good primer. It has a different kind of feel to it because it is clear. So the Veil one is got a little bit more of a white cast to it. There's an SPF 15 in the Hourglass Veil one. This one does not have an SPF. It mattifies, but it also creates this really beautiful, almost satin finish over the skin, and it's just really silky. If you have drier skin or patchy skin with textural problems, this might be actually a better product for you because of that. And I just really like it. It creates a really slippery, smooth finish for you to apply your foundations. Next up, I have my Jouer Luminizing Moisture Tint with SPF 20. This is an oil-free luminizing tinted moisturizer. I really like it. It has a physical SPF of 20. I still prefer to wear a separate SPF underneath it. I've been using this a lot last week. I wore it in my NUDESTIX video with Taylor. I wore it pretty much anytime you saw me that I wasn't testing an actual foundation out. I also use this a lot in my daily life as well as going to events. So I just love how it makes my skin look really healthy and glowy, but doesn't cover anything up. It gets rid of minor redness and minor discoloration, but it makes me look like I have naturally beautiful, radiant skin. I would recommend this for anywhere to normal to dry skin. If you're super oily, try the matte moisture tint from Jouer. As always, I do have a discount code with Jouer. It's my first name, Serein15, for 15% off of anything on Jouer.com. It can help you save a little bit of money. I love that they're cruelty free, and Christina takes a lot of pride in making sure the ingredients that go into her products are of high quality. So I do recommend checking out Jouer if you've never tried them. I really think you'll really enjoy this more indie brand. It's not fully an indie brand. I just like it because it's like privately owned. It's not owned by a huge corporation. There's nothing wrong with that, but I like being able to really get to know a brand. By the way, I'm in the shade Glow, and if you have any questions, all of the products will be linked in the description box below. I spend a lot of time linking everything, so check that out if you ever are curious about the products and the shades I'm wearing. Next up, I have a brow product that I was testing out, and this is the NUDESTIX Eyebrow Stylist Pencil and Gel. I really love this product. My one little thing is that the only spoolie that you have is from the gel. This gel is no joke. It's waterproof, sweat proof. It will hold your brows in place. So I do really like it because it also doesn't feel crispy, but I really love this as well, which is the kind of slanted angle pencil. The product is really great. It's a little waxy, it's a little creamy, but it does a great job at filling in my brows and also defining them. And then the brow gel sets it. I just wish there was another spoolie that didn't have any product on it. If you have sparser brows and you really need to comb in product, you're gonna need to still travel with a spoolie. But if you have fuller brows, I feel like you don't need the extra spoolie. You can definitely use this end, which is the gel. Also, if I'm really in a pinch, I could wipe off the gel and use it to blend in the brow color. So that's my only complaint about this product, but I am a huge fan of both ends of this product, and I do use both ends, but I do have to have a separate spoolie when I'm doing my makeup, and that's like the only thing because it's supposed to be an all-in-one. It is an all-in-one. I personally just need an extra spoolie. So, but I really like it. I'm in the shade brown. And if you haven't checked out NUDESTIX, I've talked about them since I discovered them about 2 years ago. I really love them. They're makeup for every day, for on the go. They're high performance products. They're preservative free, like parabens free. And I just really love Allie and Taylor. They're the co-founders with their mom, Jenny. Great family business, a wonderful, wonderful family, wonderful, amazing entrepreneur women, and I just love how much pride they take in their products as well. So it's always great to be able to meet people and get to know them, and when you see how much pride and love and care they have towards a product, it's more than just a product to me at that point, it's a story. So I really love NUDESTIX, and you'll see some more in this coming week's Makeup Bag Monday. The bronzer I've been using is from Physicians Formula, and it is their Butter Bronzer. I love this bronzer. I feel like it's really buttery and soft, probably why it's called the Butter Bronzer. It's really, really easy to use. I recommend this for those of you guys who have a little bit more trouble using bronzers and contours. This helps warm up the face and gives it a little bit more life, a little bit more dimension, but nothing crazy. Again, very natural, easy to use makeup. I did notice I started breaking out on my jawline, and I typically wear my bronzer in a 3 and an E. So I'm wondering if it's this or if it's just that kind of time of the month. I don't think it's this because I haven't had any issues with other Physician Formula products, especially their bronzers, but I don't really know because it's not drastic breakouts. And I haven't been itchy or sensitive to it, but I did want to bring that up because I think someone left a comment saying this broke them out. I don't think I've heard too much about that, but I do love this bronzer. I think it's a really pretty bronzer for those of you guys looking for something very nice and soft and easy to use. With the Kathleenlights Makeup Geek highlight palette, I've been using this all week. I really love it. I mainly mix this shade, which I think is called Sunlight, and this one, which is called Starlight. I mix these two together. I wear Sunlight a lot, and then Nightlight I don't really use that often, but I know Kathleen really wanted to create a palette that was universal, so you could buy this palette if you had light skin all the way to dark skin, and you might not use this one as much if you're a bit fairer, but you can definitely wear it on your eyes, and it's not that dark. I just personally prefer this one because it's a little bit more golden, and it's just what I'm drawn to. So I think it's a really great value. I think they're huge, huge, huge amount of product in here. Super pigmented, very creamy, very buttery, lasts a long time. It's very high quality. There's no talc in it. Makeup Geek doesn't use talc or any fillers, which is amazing, especially at how Marlena can keep the price point so low. So I really like this. I think Kathleen did a really great job in deciding which colors to choose. I think Makeup Geek did a really great job in formulation. I think the packaging is practical. I've dropped it a few times and it hasn't broken, which is really nice. I love this new design from Makeup Geek, so I really like it, and I love Kathleen, so and Marlena for that, so really like it. I don't have any beef about it. If you guys are looking for a highlight palette, I recommend this. I am going to talk to you guys about the Anastasia Beverly Hills one. I think this one's a little more affordable, I believe, and the pans are just as big. Let's talk about this lip balm before I go into eyeshadows. This is the 3 Lab Healthy Glow Lip Balm. It's $55, and at first I was like, this is so not that good. I love my fresh one from the Sugar Fresh one. That one's so much better. It's so much richer. Well, after like a week of using it, I really like this lip balm. I'm a little upset because I've already gone through like maybe 3 millimeters of this product, and there's not that much of it to there's like that much of it to begin with, so that's not a lot. The lip balm is really nice. I've noticed my lips feeling a little plumper and a little smoother. Now I have pretty plump lips, so I'm not ever like, oh, I feel like I need lip fillers. I don't feel like I need that at all. Maybe like in 10 years, but right now I'm really happy with the shape of my lips. This though has felt like it made my lips tighter and smoother, so it's made all of the lipsticks I wear a lot smoother to apply. I feel like my lips just look healthier. They look plumper. I haven't even felt like I needed lipstick on a daily basis. I really feel like my lips just look good with just this on. And I asked Hubs, I was like, so what do you think of my lips? And he was just like, they look really good. And I'm like, damn it. So he agrees that it looks good. He doesn't think that I should spend $55 on a lip balm, especially as how often I apply this. Now, I don't feel like it's as hydrating as my Fresh Sugar lip balm. So if you wanted something that's a little bit more hydrating, I feel like the Fresh Sugar one is better. And that one's not cheap either. That one's $25. So, I feel like I applied this one a lot more than my Fresh one, because the Fresh one I feel like stays on longer and keeps my lips feeling hydrated longer. Whereas this one, I feel like it looks beautiful, it looks really nice, I look plump and healthy and moisturized, but it doesn't feel like it stays moisturized. And so I feel like after I eat, after I drink something, I'm always reapplying this, which is why I'm going through the product a little quicker. So that's my only thing. Do I think you have to have it? No. If you've always wanted lip fillers or lip injections, I would recommend trying this lip balm out first before getting the lip injections, because I think this might be cheaper depending where you go. I know in LA you can probably get really affordable lip injections just because there's more doctors out here, but I don't know, I haven't really looked into lip injections or anything like that. So if you were like wanting lip injections but not wanting to get them, maybe try the lip balm instead. I'm gonna use this up. I really like it. It's staying in my purse. I don't know if I can repurchase it though, so I'll let you guys know if I do repurchase it, but I do really like it. Okay, let's finish off the week, or last week, with some Makeup Geek eyeshadows. You guys know I talked about my whole collection from Makeup Geek. So I narrowed down some of the shadows I wore the most of last week. And I hope this kind of helps you out, and I'll explain to you guys why I picked each shade and why I kept reaching for it. Now, I love Makeup Geek shadows. I forget how much I love them. They're so pigmented. They're super rich, super buttery, super creamy. They last all day. They don't crease. Again, they're talc free. There's no fillers in it. So if you have sensitive skin or eyelids, these are the shadows I'd recommend. They range from $6 to $10 depending on the formulation. The original ones are $6. I know the foils are $10 just because it costs a little more for them to produce. So again, very fair price for the quality. These I feel like are just as good as the Makeup Forever Artist shadows. The Makeup Forever Artist shadows are $22 or $24 each. The pan is a lot bigger and they can be used wet or dry. And they're just bigger. So the Makeup Geek ones are a little bit smaller. They're the traditional sizes, and they are the same quality, I feel like, and consistency throughout the whole range, like Makeup Forever. Honestly, out of all of my eyeshadow palettes, I love my eyeshadow palettes, and you know I love certain ones more than others, but Makeup Geek is so freaking consistent with the formulation. It's impressive. It's really, really impressive. So if you are on a budget and you're trying to build your makeup collection, go for Makeup Geek shadows. If you just have trouble with finding the right palette, build your own through Makeup Geek. Let's go into the shades. The first shade I kind of love and have been using every single day is Vanilla Bean. This is a really beautiful all over from brow bone to lid base shadow because it helps lock my Too Faced shadow insurance in, and then it just provides a nice base for everything else. And once I fill in my eyes with color, I like to go back over with Vanilla Bean on my brow bone for a very subtle highlight. And then for my crease, I really like Creme Brulee. I will also use this all over the lid. Really beautiful crease transition shade as well. It helps smooth out the crease before going in with deeper shades. I also really like, you'll notice these are very similar shades, Frappe. And Frappe is a little bit deeper. Again, a really beautiful crease shade. If you're a lighter brunette or a dark blonde, this would be a great brow color. It's just a really pretty neutral brown. And then for a warmer brown, I like Cocoa Bear. Cocoa Bear is a beautiful, beautiful warm brown crease shade. It's great for the outer corners. It's great to line your lower lash line or your lash line. It's just really, really pretty. Next up, I have more of a mocha shade. Well, it's called mocha, but it's like a deeper neutral brown. I don't feel like it's super cool. I think it's maybe more on the warmer side, but I love this for liner, for smoking out, for daytime smoky looks, for blending out, for the crease if I want a natural crease. And then of course you've got to have a matte black, and this is one of the most pigmented matte blacks on the market. It's called Corrupt. It's just really beautiful. If you are using a liquid liner and you want to set it, use this. If you don't want to use a liquid liner, you can even use this with an angled brush. I did that a lot. With eyelash extensions, I like to just use an angled brush and press the shadow in. It's all I really need, and it helps without dragging and pulling on my lash extensions. Now for some of the brighter colors that I have loved and have continued to wear is Flamethrower. I always get a ton of compliments with Flamethrower. I like to wear this all over the lid as a really bright, shimmery, foiled look. I also wore this week, which is something very different, and it's called Venom. This was really, really beautiful. I used this all over the lid, and then I smoked it out with some blacks and some grays. At the Makeup Forever event, I wore Secret Garden. This is a really beautiful greenish blue, and I just thought it was so unique. I feel like it's almost a duochrome. I don't know if it is actually, but it was really pretty. I put this all over the lid, and then I mixed it with Moondust, which is a gray, a shimmery gray, and I like smoked it out in my crease, and then of course on my lower lash line. These are super, super pigmented, and I just think they're so beautiful. So these are kind of my picks from last week. I'll continue to play with Makeup Geek shadows because I just forget how much I love them, and I have so many. I think I just get distracted with palettes, and I get overwhelmed when I look at all of my individual eyeshadows. I know it's silly, I shouldn't, but definitely need to play more with that. Oh, I forgot one more product. So I have my Marc Jacobs blush, and this is their new Flash and Fantasy Air Blush. The shade is Flash and Fantasy. You guys have been really complimenting my cheeks and like what I've been wearing on my face. Well, it's been this, and I really love it because it's just a subtle definition of my cheekbones without adding too much color. It works beautiful with almost all of my makeup, and I think it works really well for my dry cheeks. I have a lot of problems blending in my bronzer, my contour, and my blush, or just my blush in general. I feel like I don't really know where I should place the blush color because my cheekbones are so high. If I put it too high, it's almost like right under my eyes. If I put it too low, it like pulls my face down. And I never want to pull it this far out either because then it shortens my face. So I just never feel like blushes work that great for me. But this one, I've noticed a huge difference. The formulation is beautiful, the color is beautiful, and you guys have even made compliments about my makeup the last week, so I really thank you for all the compliments and all the love, but I really think it has something to do with this blush. So I do recommend this one if you have kind of the same problems I have with choosing a blush. So last week was pretty much a full-on hit. I had some products I knew I was gonna love, products that have always been my favorites, and I like to rediscover them, kind of really rotate my makeup around, because when you have so much makeup or a collection like mine, you really forget about products. So I love this series for that reason, and I know a lot of you guys have been inspired yourself to rotate your makeup collection. So I would love to know what you're rotating in the comments section. But let's move into what I have for the coming week. I might be a little over ambitious because I have so many things I want to play with. So let's get started. The first item is from Milk Makeup. If you guys have been a longtime viewer, you know I was not very happy with the first set of makeup I bought from Milk Makeup, but I recently went to Sephora, saw the marketing, saw the new packaging, and I wanted to try them again. I bought some new products. I am doing a Tester Tuesday. This will be up tomorrow. It's a little bit of a wonky Tester Tuesday because it's been a crazy week, but you'll see the first impression. I wanted to revisit this for the week though. I want to test it out for a week to really give you an updated review on tomorrow's Tester Tuesday, so you'll see that coming up. And I'm in the shade medium, which I actually think might be too light still, because when I was washing off my makeup after the Tester Tuesday, I was kind of like, I don't know. I also had a few cocktails that night. The next thing I have is the Milk Makeup Concealer. I was really impressed with this because it dried or set like really well, and I didn't feel like I needed a lot of powder to set my under eyes. So I'm gonna test this out. I liked it. I just don't know if it's like worth it, or if I love it, or if it's pigmented enough. It is very natural. All of Milk Makeup is very, very subtle, very natural. Perfect for those of you guys who want that kind of a look. So just be aware that, you know, some brands are very more focused on that less is more, like Glossier and Milk. I really love Glossier. So the next product from Milk is this Matte Quad Foursome. I love this marshmallow texture. It's so fun to play with, but like you can see, I've already made a huge dent in this like brown cream, which I was using as a contour. And then the other 3 shades were pretty, but I don't know. I'm not quite sure, but I love the texture of this, and I think it's a really fun product. Now for a highlight next week, I've been dying to play with this a little bit more ever since my haul. It's the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit in Sun Dipped, and I'm wearing this today. I'm wearing the summer shade, and I also mixed a little moonstone on my cheeks and all my highlight points. So this is a really beautiful palette. It's really creamy. I'm very impressed with it. I also want to play with it because I want to see what I can do with the bronze and tourmaline shade, which are a little bit deeper. For my lips, I really wanted to play with the Jouer lip topper in Skinny Dip. It is now available again on their website, and I like using this on my center of the lips, which is what I'm using today. Now for my eyes, I have this amazing palette from Studio Makeup On The Go eyeshadow palette that I got from the BoxyCharm event, because this is actually going to be in the next BoxyCharm box. This is like a preview I got as a YouTuber or blogger, and this is gorgeous. These are really pigmented. I'm actually really impressed. This was the first time I swatched it. If you want to get the box, oh my god, look at that color. If you want to get the box, there's plenty of time to place your order for the September box. I do have a BoxyCharm discount link. Sorry, I said code in my last video. It's a link. So just look in the description box. You can click on the link. You'll get a couple dollars off. But this is going to be in September's box. And okay. The last items I have are some NUDESTIX. Now, NUDESTIX relaunched or kind of launched their magnetic eye pencils. They divided it up into luminous and matte finishes. So before, the magnetic eye pencils were really more on the luminous and shimmery side, and now they have matte ones, and I love their magnetic eye pencils. Angel has been like a ride or die product for a while, and yes, I'm doing that tag. It is coming up. So I have 3 of the luminous ones. You guys saw me and Taylor do a quick little bold or nude eye makeup tutorial, and if you haven't seen that video, go ahead and check that out. But I used copper foil all over the lid, which is so beautiful, and a couple of you guys were like, is this a good dupe for the Kylie Jenner one? And I do think it is. It is just as like bronzy. I think the Kylie Jenner one is a little bit more thin, but these are just as long lasting, just as creamy, just as easy to blend. So if you can't get your hands on the Kylie Jenner one, try out copper foil. And then I have Queen Olive, which Taylor demonstrated in that video. And this is really beautiful if you have hazel eyes or green eyes or round eyes like Taylor's. So I can't wait to play with it this week too. And the reason I'm picking these is because this will be a good like contrasting to play with some of the eyeshadows from the Studio Makeup On The Go palette. And then the last shade I have is rustique. So it's very similar to copper foil, but a little bit more like rusty, like a penny. And I think these are just all really beautiful. They're all really long wearing and waterproof essentially. And then I have some of the matte ones that I decided I was going to play with this week as well, in case I don't have time to do a full eye look. These are really easy for me to just hurry up and go. Putty, which I'm very excited about because it's a really pretty like nude shade, and you can definitely layer these with powder shadows or traditional shadows over it, and it'll keep everything really like stuck on there. Terra, which is a beautiful warm matte brown. I have taupe, which is a really pretty like taupey brown. I have Army, which Taylor demonstrated as well. This is really trending this fall, so you're gonna see this a lot on the runways, especially coming up soon, New York Fashion Week. And then Fig, which I demonstrated with copper foil. This is a really pretty warm brown as well, and they're matte. These are so creamy, so pigmented, so long wearing. I mean, once they set, they're not going anywhere. Like, So that's everything for this week's Makeup Bag Monday. I really appreciate all of the love and support, and thank you so much for watching till the end. Make sure you stay tuned. I have a giveaway that went up on Sunday, yesterday, and I'm gonna have some giveaways coming up. So yeah, thank you guys so much. I love all the feedback you guys give me. Let me know if you are doing your own little makeup bag Mondays, and let me know what you're rotating in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. As always, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. It really shows your support and you qualify for all of my giveaways. I really love making YouTube videos. I started my channel because I wanted to help motivate and inspire you to look and feel your best from the outside in. I know as long as I do my best to try and look my best on the outside, it helps me deal with whatever I'm dealing with on the inside. And if that speaks to you, I'm really happy you found my channel. Follow me on Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, all that stuff. I try my best to respond to all of my Snapchats and tweets. Instagram's been kind of hard, but if you like fashion and seeing what I'm up to, Instagram's a great place to catch up on pretty photos. And of course, Snapchat, I just love building that community and having conversations with you guys on there. So if you want to, check me out there, and I will see you tomorrow for a Tester Tuesday on the Milk makeup products I shared with you in today's video. And yeah, and then Wednesday, love it or leave it. Thursday is a wild card, and yeah, 5 uploads a week, guys, Sunday through Thursday. Bye.